Previously on Breakfast with Martin Bester.
Wake up, wake up.
So, when there are, upcoming Sunday is Women's Day.
That's right. So it is Women's Day on Sunday.
And we've turned it into a month. And you get those people who go, why do this one needs a day? And I even saw that with Pride recently. Why must there be Pride Month? And why must this be this? And always questioning it. And then I realized maybe because, there are some days missing.
Like what days do you think are missing?
Men's Day.
Right.
Is it? I know, that's supposed to, isn't it Men's Day?
Are you trying to remember when it? Are you trying to think out loud?
When was the last? There was a massive celebration just the other day.
Don't you remember you guys threw yourself a thing, a party?
Yeah, look, it's a touchy subject because obviously when you look at the context around these days that you have. There's a certain amount of making up for a discrimination and an ill treatment.
That's correct.
Have men suffered from that in recent times? Historically? Hell, man, it's highly debatable, I guess. The world has changed, though. What I do like about the suggestion for Men's Day, it's a focus on men's mental health.
Which is a very, very big issue. I actually think that that's something that we definitely need to highlight more.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you think about it in that context, you think to yourself, okay, maybe a Men's Day is a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it will then hyper-focus on those elements of men that are deteriorating.
Yeah.
Even fathership. Goodness, we spoke about it just the other day, asking for a friend. So if it is a focus on men's mental health, absent fathers, or disconnected fatherhood, or whatever. So what I'm saying is, if it addresses those issues that are actual issues, then you understand why a day may be necessary.
I agree with you. I think there should be a focus, and obviously as a woman, I suppose it's not really fair for me to talk about, but I sometimes feel that there's an anger in men, which probably goes with men's mental health, that needs to be addressed, and I think it needs to be addressed from a young age with young boys coming up to being men, the anger, because that flows over into other things.
Absolutely.
And so how do you deal with that? What do you do with these feelings?
In actual fact, if that's what these days are all about, not just a public holiday, believe it or not, if all these days that we have in our year, you've got Youth Day, you've got Women's Day, this day, that day, if these days highlight certain things that need attention and make us all understand what that day is for better, it succeeds. If you take a tiny bit of your time just on that day to understand why there was a necessity for that day to be implemented, then you'll get it. Then you won't ask the question, but now what about? What about?
The whataboutisms.
What about?
Yeah, as long as solutions are at the end of these days, rather than us just paying tribute and homage to a day because we want to do that. I cannot imagine for the life of me being a young man under the age of 20 growing up in South Africa where you do feel invalidated, where you don't get heard, where your concerns are kind of put on the back burner, and Felicity speaks about the building anger. I can't imagine what it must be like for a kid in high school or primary school where every bit of information you hear directed towards you and your gender is negative, where your masculinity is considered negative. Let's bring out solutions. Let's tell them what is positive. I would be being a young man in 2026. I'd love to see that.
Well said, because words can hurt and words can confuse.
Well, and
some of us are maybe older and wiser enough to understand what male toxicity and this and all those words, when people use words like mansplaining, and as you say, the word man is often put in a negative context. It's not like you ever use that word meaning anything nice and good. And even when it comes to job placement, being a man is often,
not necessarily in your favor.
Oh no. Oh no. So understand, as you say, to younger males and young men, I don't know how that makes you feel. Does it make you angry, to your point?
Yeah.
Does it make you depressed?
Yeah.
Does it make you like yourself less?
And we know young men internalize things a lot.
Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe a day like Men's Day will highlight that and make understanding. And I always say, and I hope you think the same of Women's Day.
Yeah.
Women's Day is not just about and for women.
Yeah.
It's for women, but it's from all of us.
Yeah.
To try
Yeah.
and make sense.
Of the
There
issues
does
that
need to be
we...
a collaborative
You with
effort
me?
from everybody in
Yeah.
society, men,
Yeah.
women, to
Yeah.
with this Women's Month. We're celebrating women. We're talking about women's needs, women's problems, and what the solutions are. If there had to be a Man's Day, and I'm just going to say it, we're going to need the men to get involved as well. And I say this.
I hear you.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to need the men to get
Yeah.
involved as well
Yeah.
because
men don't often speak out.
But you don't.
the way
And
that
unfortunately,
women do,
it's,
yeah.
and it makes it then, and I'm going to say it makes women feel like we need to now carry the burden of coming up with solutions for you. I
Yeah.
need the men to get involved and speak up. There's nothing nicer for me when we have things like those dad mentors. Do you know what I mean? Like men who mentor young men. It fills me
Yes.
with so much joy because
yeah.
where do you learn to be a man if not from another man?
So are we all in agreement that a Men's Day, would that be a good thing?
I say A. I say
Yeah.
yes.
They're aiming towards, I think they're suggesting somewhere in June, 26th of June.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of in youth.
Month?
No, so we can't do it there.
Feel Good Mornings start here.
Good morning.
I was saying,
Yo, I'm joking. Sunny Bonani.
Breakfast with Martin Bester on your number one feel good station, Jacaranda FM.